Shalom, today is day 27 of Picking Up the Cross and Walking with Jesus for 40 days and 40 nights. My name is Maya, and I'll be guiding you through your wilderness season to your restoration season through Christ. I mentioned that I created an app for this, so it's going to be so much more smoother on your journey with Christ. I will put the name of the app somewhere here, and it's Jesus40daywalk.lovable.app. You're able to go on your own pace with this challenge. As long as you create an account, everything's going to be saved under the website. So these are going to be the check boxes that you have to complete every day, and it's pretty much your itinerary to walking with Jesus. So today's topic, we are rebuilding the mind, but not just the mind, we are rebuilding your mind. And the fast for the next 2 days is going to be people pleasing. Next week, we start a new fast. And scripture today is going to be 2 Corinthians 10:5. And it says, "We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ." So let's break it down. Healing starts in the mind before it shows up in life. Notice it says thoughts and not feelings. Feelings tell you what you've been through. Thoughts determine what you believe. And trauma trains the mind to expect rejection, loss, and danger. Now, God trains us to interrupt the lie before it becomes our identity. Now, let me give you an example. I became a single mom when my son was 4 months. Now, in the process of that, I was told I was used and no one would ever love me because I'm a used woman and I have baggage. And at the time, my mind was very weak, so I believed it. And I was like, you know what? That does make sense. So I thought it was true. I thought it was because I was used and because I'm a single mom, no one's ever going to want me. No one's ever going to want to pursue me. And I accepted it. Now, trying out relationships or even on speaking terms, being a mother was always an issue. So it confirmed the fact that being a mom, being a single mom, I was never going to be able to have any type of worth or value to me because I've already been used. So as I was rewiring and rebuilding my mind, I realized the issue is not being a single mom. The issue is me pursuing people who are weak partners, and they're not going to be able to lead my son and I. Because if it was the right partner, he would never have this issue of me being a single mom, that I bring baggage into the relationship, and it's just too much to lead. That showed me, okay, God is showing me there's a reason why this is not working out. And it's because first I'm devaluing myself and settling for little to nothing. And as I'm in this process of completely rebuilding myself, God ended up speaking to me saying, when it's time, I'm going to put the right partner in front of you. And that person is going to be able to lead the both of you guys, see you fully as family, choose you every single day, and provide that safety that you have been yearning for. But that comes from hearing one ear out the other and not listening. Because once you listen, if you ever have to listen to certain things, always remember, examine the conversation, examine the words, filter out what is not true so it doesn't stick to you and start to ruin your own image within yourself. And once you start rewiring and rebuilding your mind, you can hear God so much clearer because you start cleaning this out, right? You go into the basement and you start cleaning it out. And that is when God is going to be so loud in your head, and everything is going to have so much clarity to the messages that he's sending you. But I need you to write this down. If a thought does not align with God's truth, it does not have authority within your life. You control your thoughts, and rewiring your mind and beliefs is an act of spiritual authority. Moving on to journal prompt, what thoughts do I need to take captive? In challenge of the day, we are thought journaling. Now, step 1, write the thought exactly how it shows up. No filtering, no fixing, just honesty. For example, I always mess things up. So step 2 is ask yourself if that thought is true or if it's just familiar. So remember, trauma often repeats lies until they feel like facts. So for step 3, replace the thought with the truth. So from saying, I always mess things up, to I'm learning and growing and I'm giving myself grace. So this wraps up day 27. Reminder to complete your nightly reflection, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Shalom.